Park Talk, written and directed by Rob Schiffman. Scene 1. The setting is a park. A man sits alone on stage. On walks a woman with a manuscript. She sits down.
He sat down next to her, eyeing her thigh in a very, well, shit.
In a very suggestive manner?
Thank you, but I've got this all under control.
I think not.
What did you just say?
Well, I said I think not.
And why is that? Is that because I can't get the word? Well, if that's what it is, then you're really out of line, because I know the word. It just isn't here yet.
Oh, in other words, you don't have it under control.
Eyeing her in a very sprightly and springy manner. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, that's it, all right. That is the worst choice of words I've ever heard in my entire life as an author.
Which no doubt has been in the last 3 minutes.
Well, maybe, but writing is intuition, so you can't say that I'm wrong.
Well, on the other hand, you can't say I'm wrong. Now, if you'll kindly shut up and leave me alone.
Yeah, sure. Hey, listen, I'm sorry, ma'am. I really didn't mean to offend you. I was just offering my assistance.
Fine. Now, if you don't mind, I need to work.
Of course.
Please!
I'm sorry.
What is so funny?
Sprightly and springy.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. Same setting.
Oh, wait, no, please don't leave. I'm sorry. I promise I'll be good.
Okay.
Thank you. Same book?
What?
Same book.
Oh, yeah. Same book.
What's it about?
It's about a woman who castrates inquisitive men.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It's just very hard to work when people keep talking to me, and I've already had a very bad week.
Yeah, okay, but can I ask you another question?
Sure.
Why doesn't she like inquisitive men?
You've mistaken. It's not about that, really.
Oh, well, that's good. I don't think your story would have worked too well.
Me neither.
Excuse me.
What?
What's your name?
Joyce.
Well, Joyce, it's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. And yours?
My what?
Your name.
What about it?
What is it?
What is it?
Yes, what is it?
What is it? Well, it's really not important. I mean, really, what I mean to say, what's in a name?
Oh, come on, that's not fair. I told you mine. You better tell me yours.
Oh, you show me yours, I'll show you mine? Well, Joyce, wait.
What?
I'm sorry, please sit. It's just a kind of embarrassing name.
So are you going to tell me, or am I going to have to guess?
No, I'll tell you. It's Ken.
Well, that's not not an embarrassing name.
Well, I mean, it's always been a bit of an embarrassing name to me. I mean, look at all the famous people named Ken.
Oh, well, to tell you the truth, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Exactly.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Joyce?
Yes, Ken.
Well, my name isn't really Ken.
Oh, really?
No, my real name, my real embarrassing name, well, my real embarrassing name is Xenon.
Xenon? Well, that's not embarrassing at all. It's kind of like the constellation.
Yeah, right.
Oh, don't worry. Most people haven't heard of it. Xenon was a Roman god who had a hunchback. And when the Romans were having a big battle, one of the Romans saw the constellation and had a revelation. He knew if he killed all the hunchbacks in the state, the fighting would end. And he did, and it did, and everybody but the hunchbacks lived happily ever after.
Oh, so what does that make me, the god of Quasimodo?
Well, no, it makes you the constellation's namesake, and the first namesake of such I have met.
Wow, I'm honored.
Well, I think it's a great name.
You do?
Yes.
It's all yours.
Well, you can have my name. I'm now W. Joyce.
And you, Xenon.
Well, Joyce, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
And you, Xena. Joyce. Joyce. I don't know, maybe like, kind of like James Joyce. No, I don't know, Joyce. Hello, my name is Joyce.
Into scene 2. Scene 3. Same setting. Joyce enters without her manuscript.
Hi.
Hi, Joyce.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Xenon. How's the name working out for you?
It's pretty good. How about yours?
Well, to tell the truth, I'm kind of bored with it, and I'd like my old one back. Oh, if it's okay with you.
Yeah, sure, I guess. Actually, I kind of miss my old name. So, I now read W. Xenon.
And you, Joyce.
So how are you?
Oh, you know, I can't complain. You know, you never told me the plot for your book. Oh, I promise that I won't laugh if that's what you're worried about.
No, that's not it at all. Really, the only reason I never told you is that it never occurred to me. But if you're really interested, I'd love to tell you. In fact, I was going to ask your advice about a few things in the story, if that's okay with you.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'd love to help.
Great. It's about this woman who was recently divorced. And because of her divorce, she has a drug problem. Then she meets a man. The man tricks her into thinking he really cares about her, but he ends up abusing her sexually. When he leaves her, she decides she wants to kill him. You'll just have to read the rest if you want to find out the ending.
You know, that's what I thought it was about. Well, sort of.
Sort of?
Well, I knew it involved a woman and it had a sexual plot.
Gee, well, I guess you must have ESP.
Actually, I do.
Yeah, right.
No, really.
First of all, I don't believe in that sort of thing. And second of all, you'd be the last person I'd expect to have it.
And why is that?
I don't know.
Wait, I know. You think I'm crazy. Uh-huh. I must be clairvoyant.
Well, you are crazy.
Nope, just clairvoyant.
Well. Anyway, now I need your advice.
Why me?
I respect it.
How can you? You've never heard it.
Well, yes, I have. You used to suggested that I use suggested in my book when I first met you, and I came up with something totally ridiculous.
Yeah. Sprightly and springy.
Yeah, that was it. Well, I went home and put in what you said, so I do respect your advice, at least your vocabulary advice.
Well, okay then, shoot.
Well, I can't really decide how I should end the book. I don't know if I want her to be able to find him and kill him, or if I want her not to be able to function well enough to do it. You see, in one respect, the latter is better, but I don't want people to read this and say, oh, another drug sermon. But on the other hand, I don't want people to think of this as a murder novel. So I'm torn.
Well, Joyce, can I be candid with you?
Sure.
I think that if you're as good an author as you seem to be, you'll be able to pull off the drug ending without the reader thinking that it's a sermon. I mean, you know, I don't even think it's the worst thing in the world if people do think it's a sermon. I think that drugs are the biggest problem in today's society, and they really should be dealt with a lot more seriously than they're being dealt with presently. I really feel that way, and I think that your murder ending is a cop-out, and I think that if you do anything but the drug ending, well, you know, it'll be a cop-out on your part, because you don't think you can pull it off. Now that's what I think, and that's my advice.
Yes, but how do you know I am a good writer? You've never read anything I've written.
True, but I can tell.
I don't think that's possible. How can you tell?
Well, I can see it in you. I can read your eyes, and I can almost touch the talent you have whenever you speak. I think your ideas are beautiful, and I think they're caring, and I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful that you have the guts to write about such a serious topic. You know, if I could write that way, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now.
Wow, don't stop. Thank you. Thank you so very much. By the way, what do you do? Hey, wait, where are you going? I was talking to you. Is it something I said? All I said was, what do you do?
Yeah, I know. I just have to go.
Oh, wait, I'm really sorry. Please, I
have to go now, Joyce. See you.
Yeah, I'll see you.
End of scene 3. Scene 4. Joyce walks into the park and is looking for Zealand.
Zenon. Zenon, where are you? I need to talk to you.
A little boy walks by and she stops him.
Excuse me, have you seen a man walk by? Well, he's big and... forget it. Zenon. Oh, Zenon, wait, I want to talk to you.
Joyce, you don't want to know me. What if I turned out to be like one of the men in your book and I raped you or something like that? I don't think that would be too positive.
Wait, Zenon, stop. I want to know what I did to you. I want to know why you're so angry at me. You seem very nice. And if it means not knowing, then I won't know what you do for a living. But I don't want you not to like me.
Yeah, well, okay. But I will not tell you what I do. I just won't, and you can't ask me because I may leave again, and this time I may not come back.
You've got my word.
Yeah. So, what do you want to talk to me about?
Well, I wanted to know if maybe you'd like to have dinner at my house sometime.
Why?
Why not?
Well, then I guess so.
Great.
When?
Well, I don't know. How about tonight?
Oh, you know, I don't really know where you live, and I really have a few things to do. Okay.
I'll meet you in the park about an hour. Is that okay?
Yep, that sounds fine. Right here? Yep, that sounds terrific.
Okay, I'll meet you in an hour.
All right. See you, Joyce.
End of scene 3. Scene 4, Joyce's apartment. The two walk in together.
So, here we are.
Whoa. I really like your apartment, Joyce. I don't know. Very homey.
I'm glad you like it. Would you like a drink?
No, thank you. I don't drink.
Oh, that's fine. Would you like a Coke or something else?
No, thanks. I'm fine. So tell me, what did you finally decide to do for the ending of your book?
Well, I don't think you're going to be too happy about the way I decided to end it.
Hey, look, as long as you're happy about the ending, I'm happy. Shoot.
I'm going with the murder ending.
You're lost.
Hey, wait a minute. You just said as long as I'm...
No. You don't realize what you're doing and how important it is that you write this drug ending, okay? It's just really important. So many people don't realize what drugs can do to you. And hey, you might not be a big drug authority, but I'm sure there's someone out there that's going to read your book and think about the problem. And if they don't need help, well, maybe they'll be able to help someone who does.
Why is it so important that I write this ending? It's not like the president's going to read it over national television or anything. I just want to write a story, that's it.
You really don't get it, do you?
Stay out of my goddamn work. If you're so insecure, you can't even tell me what you do. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
No, I'm sorry. I should really just let you write what you want. It's none of my business. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Joyce,
Yes?
can we eat?
Yes, of course. Just follow me to the kitchen.
They both walk to the kitchen, and she goes to get a glass. She turns, and she confronts him. They kiss.
Maybe we could wait until a little bit later to eat.
Yeah, maybe.
She leads him back to the living room.
Why don't you stay there while I get into something a little bit more comfortable?
When she returns, she's wearing a very revealing gown.
Whoa.
Well, I'm really glad you like it.
Yeah, I really do.
I just want to tell you something. I really want you to know that I'm very glad we've become friends, or more than friends. Even if you don't like my writing.
Hey, you know, writing isn't everything.
True.
She leads him into the bedroom. End of scene 4. Scene 5. The two of them stand in the doorway. She stands over him.
Are you sure you can't stay any longer?
Nope, I'm sorry. I have to be going, but thanks, though.
So, when can I see you again?
Oh, you know, I'll be in the park tonight reading. I'm sure. I usually am. You know, you can come down if you want.
Well, that sounds very persuasive.
Well, I gotta go. Thanks.
You bet. Anytime.
You mean that?
You bet.
End of scene 5. The two of them lie in bed.
Jesus.
What?
Forget it.
No, tell me.
Forget it.
God, I hate that.
What? What do you hate?
When you bring things up and then you say, oh, forget it.
I didn't bring anything up. I just said Jesus.
You implied that something was bothering you.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, don't bring things up if you don't want to talk about them, all right?
Oh, and you're one to talk. I mean, Jesus. We've been together for 3 weeks and you won't even tell me what you do for a living.
Is that what's bothering you? Is that it? Because if that's it, then you can forget it. I mean, you said that you...
I know what I said. but I'm really beginning to doubt this relationship if you can't even tell me what you do for a living.
I'm leaving.
No, you're not. I'm sick and tired of having to tell you everything and listen to your stupid advice when you can't even do the simplest thing and tell me what you do for a living.
If you don't like my advice, don't ask for it.
That's not the point. Aren't you listening to me? I really care about you. And I just want to know what you do when you're not with me.
What I do when I'm not with you is none of your business. Besides, I'm with you most of the time anyway.
I swear it's not like I'm asking you to tell me about every lover you've had before me. I'm just asking you, what do you do for a living? I don't think it's that big a deal.
Well, I do. And that's where we're going to leave it.
All right, fine. That's where we're going to leave it? Okay, that's where you leave. Get it?
No, I am not ending this relationship with you because I don't want to tell you what I do for a living.
If you care about me, then just tell me. What do you do for a living?
Nothing. I don't do anything, all right? I don't have a job. I used to, and I was fired.
Is that all? I mean, everyone gets fired, then they sit in their house for a few days, then they get back up and they get themselves another job.
I don't have a house to go to. Didn't you ever wonder why I never asked you to come over to my house?
Well, yeah, I wondered. But I always liked mine. Are you saying...
Yes, I'm saying that I'm homeless, all right? I live in the park and I don't have a job. The meals I eat when I'm not eating with you are from the garbage in the park. When I'm not sleeping with you, I'm sleeping in the park. I don't have a home and I don't have a job, and the only thing I do have is you. And I was really afraid that you would freak and I'd lose you too, okay? So now I've told you and now you know. So let's drop it and not talk about it ever again.
Sure. I think I want to be alone. You can sleep on the couch if you want.
You bitch.
What did I do? I just want to be alone. I said you can sleep on the couch. It's not like I'm kicking you out of my house.
Well, no thanks. I don't want any charity from you. I'll just leave and go sleep in the park. It's safer there. Is this it? Are we just ending it here?
No. I don't know. Just let me be alone. I'll see you, I'm sure.
Never be too sure.
End of scene 6. Scene 7. Zenon sits alone in the park. Enter Joyce.
Joyce, hi.
Hello, Zenon. Here.
What's this?
It's a letter.
Well, yeah, I can see that. What does it say?
Read it.
Joyce, wait.
What?
Nothing. Dear Zenon, it is very hard for me to write this because I don't know if I should. I really care about you, and I know I've said that over and over again, but I really do. It's just that I try to accept what you are, and I just can't. I know that sounds horrible, but believe me, if I could feel any other way, I would. I really love you, and you know that. I will always be here for you if you need help in any way, but I just can't accept you. I keep thinking that it is an awful thing to say, but even you knew and saw it coming. I'm going to miss you a great deal, and I wish you all the luck in the world, but until your world and mine agree, there is no way we can share our world. I'm sorry, and I hope you understand. Please don't write back. I love you, and I only wish I could see why. Joyce. P.S. I have enclosed $100. Please feel free to ask for more. I'm sorry. You bitch! I hate her! I hate her so much. Thanks, Joyce! Thanks for whatever.
End of scene 7. Scene 8. Joyce is talking on the phone in her apartment.
Hi, Mal. Hi, this is me, Joyce. Can you talk? Great. Remember that guy I told you about? The one I was seeing for a while? Yeah, that's right. The one who wouldn't tell me what he did for a living. Well, what happened was, he told me what he did for a living. Well, I know that's what I said I wanted, but I didn't think he did what he does. Well, he doesn't do anything. He's not a millionaire. Oh, God, I wish it. No. I mean, he's out of work. Well, it's not just that. He doesn't have a home either. He lives in the park. Yeah, I guess you could say he's a vagrant. Well, I already did something. Well, I broke it off. I couldn't do anything else. I tried accepting it, but I just couldn't. Do you think I did the right thing? Oh, I'm so glad you do. I didn't think you would. I didn't think anybody would. I know. I don't. I just really miss him, and I'm beginning to wonder whether it was a mistake to end it. Are you sure? I really can't tell. I know he could have changed, but I don't think he would. He was really sure of what he was doing, and I don't think he would have stayed homeless if he could have helped it. I'm all alone here, and it doesn't feel right. No, thanks. It's nice of you to offer. I guess I just miss him, even though I'm glad he's gone. How can I be glad he's gone and still want him back?
End of scene 8. Scene 9. Zenon is sitting alone in the park.
Bitch. I can't believe she did that. Oh, it's so cold. So cold. Well, I'd rather be here than with her. I remember all those things she said. Sprightly and springy. It wasn't even funny when she said it. Hi, Mom. Hi, I'm so glad to see you. See how your son's turned out? You always said make the best of what you have. Yeah, you always said that, Mom. Say, Mom, don't you think it's cold? It's been that way for a while. Nobody comes out to the park when it's this cold, you know. I like it best now. Yeah, I really do. Yeah, Mom. Hey, did I tell you I met a girl? Yep. I met a girl. It ended, though. Yeah, she said she didn't like me. She said we couldn't share a life, Mom. Hey, can you blame her? I mean, there's hardly enough room for my life alone, right? I don't know, Mom. Hey, what's that? What's that you say, Mom? You want me back? You want me back, Mom? Well, no thanks. Thanks, but I like the park. Hey, Joyce. Joyce, meet Mom. So cool.
End of scene 9. Scene 10. Joyce is sitting in her apartment. Doorbell rings.
Who is it?
It's me, Zenon.
Oh, Zenon. I'm so glad to see you. How have you been? You look awful. You want me to run you a bath?
No. I just want to talk to you, and then I'll be on my way.
Please have a seat.
No, I'll stay standing, thank you. Maybe you should sit. I have a lot to say.
Can I just say something?
No, just sit. Joyce, ever since you gave me that letter, I've been feeling as though there is so much that I have to say that I should have said long ago. Well, now I'm going to say it. I'm going to get it off my chest, Joyce. Joyce, you don't really know what you've done. You don't really see what you're beginning. You are on a streak of never doing the right thing. Hey. Sit down. Let me talk. I think you owe me at least that. When I first met you, there was so much going on in your head, and I could see it all. I could see that you had so many ideas and so little room in your head for them. I thought I was going to die of jealousy because I really thought that something good was going to come from those ideas. I really thought you were going to become a great writer. I saw that there was no way I could ever have the opportunities that you had open to. And because of that, I wanted to help you. That was why I suggested a good word for your book before I said anything else. I know that was stupid.
No.
Because I'd never even met you and I could tell and I wanted to help. I don't know how, but I knew. Then I began to get to know you. And I began to see the truth about you. I began to see that maybe you were too afraid to fail, and so you held yourself back because of that. I blew it off because I figured you were the first good thing that has happened to me in so long. You know, and I was just trying to find something in you that was a fault because I thought you were too good for me. Then it began to become more and more clear to me that what I'd seen in you was true. You are too afraid to try anything that seems at all doubtful. You are a superficial wimp. I was right about you, Joyce. Don't you see? I was right about you. Everything you do has to be safe.
That's not
You can't try anything that might not work. You know that your drug ending to your book was better, but you also know that it would have been too hard to write. You weren't able to push yourself that extra inch and try it anyway. You knew that if it didn't work, you could change it. Did you try? No. Then there was me. Me, a guy that you could really feel good about. A guy that you could write home to Mom about. A good-looking, sophisticated guy. Someone that really seemed to care about you. Everything you had ever dreamed about, right? Wrong! Yeah, baby, wrong. He's not so great after all, right? He doesn't have a home. He doesn't have a job. So everything you felt for him must have been bullshit. Everything that seemed positive about him must have been some big delusion, right? Right? Well, wake up and smell the coffee, honey. You're the delusion, not me. It wasn't easy if I wasn't Mr. Right. It wasn't easy, so it wasn't going to be. I hate you for that. I hate you for being such a superficial person. I hate you for being there only if there wasn't dangerous. You are the most conditional person I have ever known. I hate you, and I hope that's the way you feel about me. Because anything else might be too easy.
Zenon, listen.
No, I didn't come here to listen. I came here to say what I had to say. It wasn't easy, but I said it anyway. You know, I hope it wasn't too difficult for you to understand. I hope it was easy.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah, sure. And then I'm leaving.
Okay. Okay, Zenon, I don't hate you, and I don't think I ever could. If there's anyone I hate after all that's happened to me, I just can't end it if it's right, and I can't keep it going if it's wrong. It's just like my book. I couldn't end it your way because it was wrong. Not because it was too easy, but because it was wrong.
No, it was right. Anything was right. That's right. That ending is... I'm leaving now.
Why is it so important to you that I write that goddamn drug ending?
I've seen so many people go down because of drugs. So many. I've sat in that park and I've seen people deteriorate. I almost feel like it's happening to me. I'm afraid it will. That's why, Joyce. That is why. Now, goodbye.
I'm really sorry.
Goodbye, Joyce.
No, wait.
I know it's not easy for you to hear this, but for once, that's tough. Goodbye.
End of scene 10. Scene 11. The park is empty, and on runs Joyce with her manuscript.
Zenon, where are you? I want to talk to you. I need to talk to you. Where are you, Zenon? Are you here? Zenon. Zenon, please! Zenon. I don't know if you're here or not, but I hope you'll hear me anyway. Zenon, I did it. I wrote the drug ending. I hope you're happy. And you know what? You were right. It worked. I brought it with me if you want to hear it. I'll read it. Gloria sat on her bed and thought. She thought how good it would feel to wring Jason's neck. She thought how good it would feel to shoot up. She didn't know which would feel better, though. She did know that she had only one option. She would take the heroin. She didn't have any choice. Without it, she was nothing. There's more, but I guess you know what happens. You know what you want to do if you want to read the ending. Get the book. I was kind of hoping you'd walk out from behind a tree now and say something corny, like, Joyce, I love you. I guess not. I guess that would just be too easy.
Blackout. The end.